Welcome to the Raf and Raf rant. I'm Raf.
And I'm Raf. We're Raf.
Raf Farispo of the Far From Vesuvius podcast. That's Ralph Pizarro of Calcio Napoli Club. Just rant about Napoli.
Let's go for it.
We're going to rant. We're going to match report. We're going to talk about the games. We're going to talk about topics. You leave comments and we'll read your comments out. Question.
All right. Quick stats.
Yes. Throw the stats up there. On to a nice little segment that we're going to call the Beast of the Match.
Who is beasting it for the Napoli team? Let's see.
Follow us on Facebook, Rafael Rispo, Ralph Pizarro, Twitter at RafaNapoli83. That's me.
CNC USA 26.
I want some feedback to the show. What do you guys want to see? What do you want to see more or less of? This is going to be a show for you guys too. I want a lot of comments.
We want to rant about something. Let us know if you want us to rant about something.
I promise you, we're not going to agree on everything all the time.
We won't.
We're going to yell at each other every now and then.
Come and rant. This is what it's for. We want to give you a space to let loose so you can do it here.
Well, that's going to do it, Ralph. You know, were we boring enough for you?
I don't know. I think we were great.
Let's get to it.
Good afternoon, fellas and bellas all over the world. Welcome to the Raf and Raf post-game rant. I am Ralph Pizarro, joined by my co-host, the Vicar of Vesuvius, Rafa Rispo. Hello, Rafa Rispo.
Hello, Ralph. You know, I smile when when you introduce me, but no reason to smile today, man. No reason I'm honest.
We got a draw today. It was a 2-2 draw with Sassuolo. Oh, I'm sorry, a 3-3 draw right in the closing seconds of the game today, guys. Let's rip through these stats. Hello to everybody in the rant. Quentin already starting. I love it. Everybody in the rant. Hello. Let's get this rant going. Put all your thoughts and questions in there, but let's go with the stats real quick, guys. Hang tight. All right, so Gattuso sets up the boys today. The 4-2-3-1. Marek gets the call up. I think Ospina's still recovering. He should be back shortly. He saw today on the left wing with Masimovic, Rahmani, and Di Lorenzo today, who gets a goal. Deme back in the game, starting with Fabian Ruiz in the middle. We had Insigne, Zielinski, and Politano with Mertens once again up top. We saw some changes today, some questionable. We're going to get into the rant. Elmas came in for Mertens towards the 67th minute. We had Lobotka and Bakayoko, who subbed out Zielinski and Deme. And then Gulam, and this is the big one, Manolas, in the 86th minute. We all know what happened there. Quick stats, guys. 57% possession for Sassuolo, 39 for Napoli. We had 8 chances versus 15 for Napoli. 2 yellow cards each, 6-4 on the corner kicks, 89% for Sassuolo, 84 for Napoli. Going to the shots, guys, almost split down the middle today with 14 for Sassuolo, 16 total for Napoli, 3 and 4 missed respectively. 5 shots on target each, guys, and 6 and 7 blocked shots. Woo! But guys, we still draw this game 3-3. I mean, lots. I'm gonna get to this. We got Manolas out. We already started new hashtags. Fuming from Joe Reese. We're shit by Morelli. I wouldn't say we're shit, but I don't know what happened today. What up, Joey Bianco? Welcome back, sir. Alfonso Insigne was outside. I'm just going to rip through these. Rafa, if you feel like interjecting.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. I got a lot to say about all of it, but let's rip through
What a joke. Joke about what? Let's talk about what was funny today. Beast of the match was the crossbar. Definitely right, man. I wanted one. I was gonna put one in anyway today, Rafa, but I'm just so mad I didn't want to do it. But if I had to pick, Insigne was my beast today, guys. All right,
absolutely.
Insigne was my beast today. 57 plus 39 is 96%. That's a good one, Joey. Oh my God, what a fans for beast of the match. Fans for continue to follow this team. Come on, guys. Let's not be so hard on this team, man. We had some questionable calls today. Ciao, ragazzi. Buon pomeriggio. Ref effed us out of the goal. Yes, he did, Joy Bianco. I try to put curses up, but I do 100%. VAR for the win or for the loss because they didn't even use it today.
Well, it feels like a loss. I mean, today's match was I think it was doomed from the start, man. I mean, you know, I think exactly was just going to say that. I thought Gattuso didn't do too bad with tactics today. I think that he had a pretty decent game. A couple of questionable substitutions, but at the same time, in the attack, there's not much options that we have. We don't have many options in the attack. Insigne's goal disallowed.
What was that?
Very debatable. It was his literally like half his heel was
like
offside.
His toenail was offside.
It was a toenail.
What the hell was that?
It was a beard hair offside, honestly. And I mean, I try because I what I do is I film the goals for Far From Video to retweet it with Far From Vesuvius, and I went back to look at it, and you couldn't tell by looking at the replay of the goal. And I don't remember them showing a replay of the offside, but someone, I think it was Azzurri fan Phil, who shared the photo where it showed that Insigne's like literally like half of his heel was offside. So one of those things that were so close to call that the referee should have went to the VAR to check it himself. Instead, they relied on just VAR from the top. I think I mean, listen, by law, if his foot was offside, he was offside by law. But it was, again, one of those things that were so close that I was like, bullshit, no way. Then Maximovic own goal.
By the way, this replay also, I'm sorry to cut you off,
replay
Rafa.
On DAZN, no replay on ESPN.
It came much later on, and it was like half a second. I don't know, man. Some of it felt. I don't like to make conspiracy theories with these refs, but a little bit. I feel like this guy's cousin must have had money on the draw today, and he made sure that made it happen because. There you go. I'm Rafael Rizzo's #1 fan.
Michele Borelli's a beautiful man. He really is. Thank you, Michele. I appreciate it.
No doubt.
Anyway, listen. So Maximovic with the own goal, just threw my hands up and was like, "This is gonna be one of these days." You know, the whole situation with Koulibaly not playing because of his second yellow. Maximovic wouldn't have been there anyway. And right there, I was like, "There you go. That's the effects of the stupid foul by Koulibaly from the last game."
Yep.
You know, but then we got back on track, man, with Zielinski, who I think, you know, would have been runner-up for Beast of the Match, if you ask me. Brilliant goal. He's just been killing it, dude. He's got, like, I think he's got, like, our last, you know, besides the Di Lorenzo goal today, he's got, like, our last 3 or 4 out of 5 goals from open play. Yeah.
And almost in the same spot, too, man. Like, he loves that little outside shot.
He does. But then, of course, the penalty kick that Husai gave up in the first half, right at the end of the first half, which was a good. Listen, all the penalties given today were rightfully called. Husai gave up the penalty. I thought he played good too, Ralph. We were talking about that off camera.
I thought he played okay, man.
I thought he played okay, despite giving up the penalty. He was okay. I would much rather see Gulam on that side.
Right.
Again, Husai is naturally a right back, is he not? Because he used to play right back for us, and all of a sudden he's a left back now because we have Di Lorenzo. But Di Lorenzo, sometimes he needs a break today.
We're having some technical difficulties with Rafa. He'll be back, guys. Sorry about that. Sorry about the inconvenience. So let me take over here, guys. I'm going to go over in the chat. We're going to wait for Rafa to get back, and then we'll put him up back on screen. Anthony, I'm not blaming the refs. I said it. I don't like to make conspiracy theories. It was literally the first sentence I said. But some of the calls were questionable. To me, the only penalty that seemed like a penalty was that forearm into Politano's face. Nothing was called. The rest were a bit soft to me. I'm sorry. But I'm not taking anything away from Sassuolo because they had it was a pretty even game down the middle. We got Rafa Rispo back, guys. Hold on. Rafa, there you go.
Very sorry about that. Not sure what happened there.
I don't know, but the mic sounds better, by the way. I don't know what happened, but it was a good thing. Something the San Gennaro. So I don't know. Somebody.
It's windy over here.
It's windy. So I was just no, Anthony. There's no victim mentality. I'm not blaming the refs for anything today. I was just making some questionable. Some of it was questionable. That's all. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm not. I don't do that.
Gaetano saying Gattuso sub me out.
Gattuso sub me. Hold on.
Oh man.
Rafa got snapped. No, bye Felicia.
Oh.
Rafa's shitty Wi-Fi.
Greg is
Got
right,
two
though.
so
He's right.
sub.
It's shitty. Oh,
So
man. It's good. No, listen, dude. I mean, where were we at? We were at halftime. You know,
we're at halftime.
we come back from halftime. You know, I thought we played a lot better. I thought Fabian didn't play too bad again today. I'll tell you what, Fabian for me is probably one of the most improved players on the team.
Yeah,
so
like
far.
his stock's definitely going up.
I think his stock is rising a bit. I mean, you know, maybe a couple minor things, but you know, nothing too crazy. You know, but when you know, then the subs started. You know, we got the second goal with Di Lorenzo. We started making substitutions. We took off Mertens for Elmas, which I was kind of scratching my head about that, dude. Like, I know you love Elmas, but I don't know, man. He's got no vision for me on the like, especially that one pass from Insigne on the left where like he just didn't even attempt to make a run. He's not in sync with the team. I don't think. I think that's
not when he's center forward.
No, but he was on the left at that point. But yes, you're right. I think his head is in his way right now because I think he has a lot more potential than he's been playing. His head's in the way.
Yeah,
I really think that Mertens coming off had a lot to do with the fact that he played 81 minutes last game, and we have another game this Sunday. You know, let's call a spade a spade. I'm not judging the Mertens substitution when we need a goal, but at the same time, you have to. You know, everybody's clamoring for the subs, the no rotation, the no rest. Well, you know, maybe the sub. It wasn't a bad idea to sub Mertens off. It's just to put Elmas in that position. Maybe you move Politano to the center and have Elmas go on the other side over there. You know,
it's possible. I'll listen. I'll concede to the fact that Elmas, didn't do such a great job. I believe they said some stuff about him last week, but he only had about 9 minutes of play, barely touched the ball. But I think Mertens needed to come out. He just did not seem okay. But I
think he was fatigued. Yeah. I think he was fatigued. I was cool with the subs too. I was cool with the subs and the timing of the subs. Listen, I'm even cool with Manolas coming in the last couple minutes. I know there's a lot to say about, you know, having a defender come on. Like two defenders come on with, you know, at a 2-2 with five or so minutes left. But at the same time, you know, do we just not make those subs or do we make the subs, you know, and give like everybody here wants some, you know, fresh legs at the end? Right now, our offense is basically what you see on the field. We have no offense to sub in. Yep. We have no Lozano, Politano, or Osimhen. We just don't.
I put Joey said it best right here.
Yeah.
You know,
there you go.
It's tough, man.
That's it, Joe. Yeah, Joey's right. So, I mean, Manolas is coming on in the last few minutes, and I'm happy because I'm like, oh, good. Now you know you ease him in. Maybe he gets a start next, you know, Sunday against Bologna with Koulibaly, and maybe maybe this is good. My thing is the referee gives, you know, at the end of the first half, Sassuolo had a free corner kick that they were supposed to take, and the ref blew the whistle for the end of the first half. Yeah. And he was arguing with Sassuolo about it, right? Because then I know I got ahead of myself. We were at 2-2 with Di Lorenzo's goal. Then obviously the Insigne penalty kick, which was great. Felt like we were going on for a win. And then all of a sudden, a Napoli possession throw-in, as the 3rd minute hits, I'm thinking the whistle's going to blow, right? But no, we lose the ball in the midfield. They take it down, and Manolas commits a stupid foul, which was a penalty. Let's all be fair. It was a penalty. My problem is it's in the 93rd and 40th second. Like, why are we still playing this game? Napoli had possession as the 3rd minute of injury time strikes. And there, to me, there's no reason to give them an extra 30 seconds. Right. Everybody was done celebrating by the time extra time started Insigne's goal. So I don't agree with that at all. Now, you know, again, no excuses. We gave up the penalty kick. Yes, it was a penalty kick. Ciccio Caputo buried it. Fine. 100% a penalty. Yes, Gaetano. But my thing is, why aren't you blowing this whistle when Napoli have possession of the ball and the throw-in as the game is the clock is now going into extra time of extra time. You know what I mean? That's my problem with the referee. I had no issues with the refereeing today except for that. That was it. Referee had a really good game today. But you know what? These things happen. We should not have lost the ball in the midfield. We should have thrown it in and punted it up their side, and the ref would have blown the whistle.
I saw this too. Alfonso, Ferrari nutmegs Di Lorenzo. Pathetic. Should have never. That's true. This happened right before. It was really quick. Maybe somebody missed it. Di Lorenzo. That's when it's like, yo, commit a foul. But he also had another yellow card from last game, and maybe doing that. So what was this about, Joey Bianco? I saw you said Manolas came in because Maxi asked to come off.
Maxi's a little bitch. That's why. I said it here. Yes, I said it.
Did Maxi bitch out, Joey? What happened?
I don't know
there?
what happened. I'm just so mad at Maximovic right now. It's ridiculous.
The guy in the hat always complaining about the refs every week.
That's not true. That's
not true, Tommy. Not true.
That's not true. But thanks, Tommy. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Tommy. Tommy, a friend of the family, Juventino, but nobody's perfect. It's okay.
I mean, look. Okay, so Maximovic calls for a sub.
Okay.
Right.
So I mean, Maxi called for a sub.
That was the same time. Maximovic and Zielinski came off together. Am I right for Manolas and Lobotka? Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I think so because. Yes,
I think they were both very tired, very hurt. I think Maximovic might have pulled something or whatever, but
Maxi was like sweating. He was sweating bullets from the beginning of the game. I think Sassuolo. Honestly, the game was a good game. Like overall, I thought it was a pretty good game. There was lots of action.
A great game. I thought it was a great game. I thought we played well. I thought we deserved the 3 points because of the comeback. I would have taken a 2-2. I would at 2-2. I would have been happy with the 2-2.
At 2-2.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But when we work hard to get that call for the penalty for the third goal, and then give it up just like that. That's what pisses me off. And now we're in a predicament now because now you got, Juve won. Atalanta's playing against Crotone, 3 points there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Roma have to play Fiorentina now, and now we slip a little further back. And now it's going to be a little work to do. Because now that we talked about the rescheduled match being a possibility. Well, it's confirmed now, March 17th. That's 3 straight away. Confirmed by Società this morning.
There you go. 3
straight away matches: Milan, Juve, Roma. And our away form is, lost 3, draw 1 in our last 4. So, not great.
Rafa, keep going here. I'm going to try to get the video.
Not great. Yeah, do it.
But you keep going.
You can. I don't know if we can play the video, but I mean.
Depends on. Oh, yeah, that's true.
Copyright issues. But
Joey B, thank you for your offer. He wanted to get the video for us, but I don't think we can play it on here because of copyright.
I don't think we can.
So,
no, we can't.
But we'll try to
I wouldn't play it yet. I wouldn't do it yet until maybe we get some sort of clearance. I doubt we will. But
yeah. But
I would
word on the street.
But Joe, if you want to share the video with us, throw it in the WhatsApp or like send it to me or Ralphie here. Definitely do it because send it to our friends.
So,
the Insigne offside was BS, Josh. I mean, technically by the rules he was offside, but it was like like a beard hair, like a mustache hair, like an eyelash hair.
An eyelash.
It was one of those things where the referee gets it from the ear upstairs, but it was so close that them upstairs should have been like, you know what, you might want to go take a look at this and see if you want to keep this as an offside call. You know what I mean? That's what I would have liked to do. If I'm the main referee on the pitch, I'm trying to make sure I got the call right and I'm happy with the call, not just relying on them. Like if it was blatant and obvious from them and they said, "Oh yeah, 100%." But this was a kind of offside where I'm like telling the referee, you might want to check this out because if you disagree, then that's okay. You know what I mean? So there you go.
So close. And it was a nice little right hook there.
It was, yeah. Joe Reese comes in saying fingers crossed Atalanta draw because right now it's 1-1.
1 currently with Atalanta.
Come on, Crotone. Forza Crotone. Mertens a Crotone.
Man, oh man.
Steph Ariza says that Bakayoko has been disappointing lately. He can only pass the ball backwards or sideways, no creativity. I thought, actually, I'm going to go on the other side today. I agree with you. But I think today he came in and he did okay. He had a couple of good moments. He had that one play, a give and go, and went into the box and he just touched it a little bit too strong. He's not an he's not an offense kind of player, but he got in there and I thought that was cool. I thought it was all right.
This is I'm pretty sure this is Mario.
Yeah, Mario, number one Napoli fan. Yeah. Oh, gots. Fabian still sucks. Sure he does. That's why I got Juve fans on the Bonetti chat saying, we'll take him. You could have Dybala. But he sucks, though.
He sucked.
I don't think he sucks. I think he's not in the right position for us. But I think even in that position lately, he's been doing a lot better.
Yeah.
You got to give credit to where it's due.
Past couple games, he's been moving up.
Exactly. I thought, a year and a half ago, I was ready to say goodbye to Husai, pack his bags, and send him back to Albania and myself. Mm-hmm. But actually, he's not doing too bad in the last few months. As a defensive player, he hasn't been that bad. So I take it back. I'm glad to take things back.
If anything, he was very much a part of the offense today. I have not seen him more close to the goal than I have for the past few games. I'll say that much. He's certainly a little bit more proactive on the offense today. He took a few more shots. The only thing is, like, when Politano and Ruiz come up to the box, man, they got to pick and choose. Thanks, Joey. I'm going to check it out. They got to pick and choose those shots because, you can't just slam. First of all, Politano today, he really pissed me off in the beginning of the game. I was getting a little frustrated. He does that little, cross in, and then, dude, he keeps the ball.
Yeah. Well, what Politano does is he'll take the ball, right? Like you said, he'll come in and he'll keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going and not give up the ball, not take a look at who's around him.
Right.
He'll look for that shot. He wants to do. I hate to bring this guy up, but you remember that Higuain goal in the Europa League? I think it was the last year he was there where he had the ball on the edge of the box and he just kind of brought it all the way in to center the 18 and then just blasted it into the freaking top corner. If you look it up, Higuain in the Europa League, it was awesome. But this is what Politano tries doing all the time. Like, he takes that ball from the side and he kind of tries to get around all the defenders and take this glorious shot because he can score like that. But sometimes you just got to look up and be like, all right, well, who's there? Who's around me?
Right.
And get rid of it, But, that annoys me just like Insigne annoys me with those little long shots he likes to try to take. What about that one that we had the counterattack pretty much going and Mertens was available, but he decides to try to shoot from 60 yards out.
Yeah. That's the one thing that frustrates me about Insigne sometimes is that he is trying to go for glory instead of trying to set up. It wasn't a whole lot today. I thought his vision definitely has improved. His ball control definitely has improved. His shot has been somewhat lackluster. That one that he really likes to do. Today it went in, but it got called off. He was a little closer to the goal and went in, but he has got to help set up. We got to bring creativity back to the middle and back to the other strikers because it's the same shit. Politano and Senior just running in, taking shots. It's like, dude, that doesn't work all the time. It doesn't work all the time. Joey, I saw your
the video. Yeah,
we can't send.
No, yeah, it kind of pauses itself at Zielinski. Snot rocketing in there. It pauses itself like this, and then by the time you come back on, the referee's calling for the sub. We don't see Moxie actually asking, but I believe you.
I believe you. Yeah,
we'll see. Husai apparently is wanted by a number of top European clubs. You Freddie quoted today. Yeah.
Where is that?
Don de Napoli. What's up, Don? What's up, Chris Kelly? Chris Kelly, my man. Don de Napoli.
I think it was PSG. Was what's up, Don? By the way, Don's from,
PSG.
I think so.
Napoli. Yeah. Dundee Napoli is from
He's
Twitter.
from England, right?
He's from England.
From England.
Yeah, he's from Twitter. He's from Twitterland.
Twitterland.
Dundee Napoli has. I'll tell you what. You think my stuff here is good? Dundee Napoli has another company like RB Classic has remade the first Maradona jersey with the Cheerio from that LS company. Yes. Okay. And they've done it's not an official remake, but it's like they did their research on the quality and the fabrication and all that stuff. And they've produced an absolute beauty of a jersey. It's a large. The only thing is they only sell larges, and I can't fit. I'll never fit in a large. I could get it for one of these because these won't fit me either. But at least they might later. But that large will never fit me. So Dundee Napoli bought it, and it's fantastic. He took up close pictures with it, and very nice quality. I love it.
Man, but 3-3 guys. 3-3.
3-3. I mean, it's not a loss, but it's not a loss, but
it felt like one.
It feels like one.
It really feels like one. Who else was out there today, man? Deme back. I think this is his first game starting since he got hurt.
Deme is back, and I'm happy that Deme is back. I was happy to see him. Yeah, I was happy to see him. I actually really thought I was going to see Mario Rui on the left there.
I thought so too.
Husai today, because this is Husai's first game back too, isn't it? Is it not?
Starting for a little bit, probably, right?
Starting, yes. Did he come in as a sub?
He came in the other day as a sub. I believe the game prior. He came in. He definitely came in the last game against Benevento. I'm almost positive of that.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
He came in the 85th minute.
Is Mario re-injured too? I mean, what the heck's going on with this guy? I haven't seen him in a while. He could have provided a little bit of an offensive spark at the end there, even though we did get the third goal we needed.
No, he's on. No injuries, nothing. He must have said something stupid to Gattuso.
I mean, listen, it could be that Mario Rui, Husai, Maximovic, all these guys are on their way out. We're gonna have to revamp that defense.
Right?
Yep. The fullback positions, like the wingback position.
Let me ask you, since we're on defense right now, like K2, I want him to stay personally. I think he stays. A lot of people. The thing is, like every season, it's always like, oh, Man City wants to buy this and so. So every year, K2 is on sale. It's like what we get during that transfer market. But
right,
I would love K2 to stay. I would even like Rahmani to stay. He's growing on me a little bit.
Well, Rahmani's gonna stay. He's
and Manolas, right?
Yeah.
I guess what I mean to say, like, I want him to be more a bigger part of the of the defense, whether it be through subs or B team or what have you. But I'm good with the center backs, but the rest of the situation needs to be figured out. And I know Gulam has been catching so much, and I know when Gattuso had asked Giuntoli, like, I need a left back, he's like, well, we got to sell Gulam. I'm like, what do you mean? What does that statement mean? Why do we want to sell Gulam for?
Well, I mean, Gulam had regressed, and that's the truth.
Mm-hmm.
But lately we've seen that he's, reliable with his feet. He's good. He's good. He's got good ideas. He's got good crosses. He needs to pick up the pace a little bit.
Right.
But I wouldn't be surprised if we do sell Gulam at the end of the season. 7 years with us, that's a long time. If we can get a couple bucks for him to revamp. I mean, I know that the rumors are Emerson and DiMarco, and we need somebody to help alleviate Gio Di Lorenzo, right?
Right.
And we need a total revamp at the left. So it's just natural to think that, Husai's leaving for free. Mario Rui and Gulam, we could probably sell for a good amount of money, both of them, and hopefully pick up a couple decent wing backs. I think at center back, we're okay. Maybe we replace Maximovic. Maybe we don't. Maybe we
I think Joe Reese said it here. Let's get, if we got Rahmani Manolas,
young center back,
bring a young center back. Why not? Or bring up one of the kids and let him figure. I don't know, some shit. But I think a young dude, why not? Just to kind of come in and help when need be. We had that Croatian right back too as well. That his name popped up. That was on the radar. And then there was Emerson and the other Italian kid on the right as well. The Croatian kid. I said it on a previous show. I forgot. I think he's from Hajduk Split. I'm pretty sure of that. Pretty sure.
As long as it's not Socrates,
Luperto.
Well, I tell you what, Sereno comes
Play
in.
The kids. I love it. Primavera.
No.
Sorry, it's an inside joke for those of you.
I know, not yet.
It's an inside joke.
Sereno comes in and says Armando Izzo, I'd love it, Seabek. I tell you what, if Torino do get relegated, I wouldn't mind taking Izzo too. I mean, even if they don't get relegated, but you know how teams get relegated and they let their players go.
Mm-hmm. Can we get Belotti in the deal too? Maybe. How would you feel about that? I feel a poor guy out there. I would love to have him on the squad just for his attitude alone.
And who's gone? Because that's a
Petagna.
Petagna.
Yeah. Let the two center forwards, him and Osi, steal Belotti too.
If Torino do go to Serie B, there's a good chance that these guys might be decently priced too.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna sell Belotti for like 50-60 mil because no one's gonna be he's a Serie B player. Why would I want 60 mil? He's not gonna want to stay at Torino in Serie B, I'm sure. Tony says, God, can you put that back up? I'm sorry, I didn't read that.
Sorry, sir.
I don't think we will see some big money transfers next year. Not just Napoli, even big. He's got a point. He's got a point. A lot of teams were affected by COVID. They have to recoup.
Right.
Especially if Napoli don't make it to Europe next year. There's what's the chances there?
True.
There's I think the only way we make a decent signing is if we sell a couple of these guys, like I believe like Fabian.
Fabian probably fetched. I think Fabian might fetch the most if I had to guess. Joseph Messi. This is Politano elbow. Yes. Joy, I got you. Joey, come on, man. That's what I said. Joey Bianco, help me out in the chat here.
Bianco's our Moviola over here.
Yo, you right?
Look
Joey
at
Bianco.
that. You guys,
Joey Bianco, new assistant producer of the Ralph and Ralph.
My goodness gracious, look at that.
But this is what I said. I was like the only I don't want to say clear foul, but the one of them that really, really, really looked like a foul, not in the soft, I dove all over the place foul, was the one on Politano. It was like forearm extended into the face as he was running in.
Yeah, that's a penalty.
That was a penalty all day long.
Penalty.
Literally, it was the most clear penalty out of all of them. The most clear is what I say. I'm hoping.
I feel like they do, Gaetano. I feel like they do. And then they just say, leave it.
That's what I'm saying. But that's bullshit.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all.
So you can see Insigne's toenail is offsides, but Politano catching a forearm to the mouth. No, we didn't see that. We don't see nothing. We don't see nothing. We don't see it. Come on, man. It was just, I'm telling you, man, there was just something today off about this ref. I'm not blaming the tie or the loss or whatever. I'm not into conspiracy theories. I just don't think he called a great game. I know Rafa said he liked it. I didn't like it personally. I think he let some shit go, man. It really felt like he was reffing for that tie. If I had to guess, and I've not complained once about the referee's performances all season, or at the very least since we started this show. I've not complained at all. But today, Joey Bianco, today's reffing was like how Granada was stealing time the other day. That's how I feel. It's like, it's not, but it's something there, right? Another inside joke between him and I. He seemed too small for the game. He was scared of ref.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, man.
I agree.
Let's
Let's ask this question.
Go on.
One just popped up. Does a game like today, notwithstanding the fact that he drew a foul and should have been called a penalty, but does a game like today show you that Politano is merely a super sub or a very good option off the bench? And we
That was earlier.
Back or what?
That was the earlier question, right, Rafa?
Was that?
So I think somebody asked that, or somebody had made
that
about So all right, guys, let's say it again though. Whatever, since we're here now,
I didn't see it.
Is Politano more of a super sub than a
not
starter?
Even a super sub. I say because he's very dynamic off the bench. But I mean, is he a better option on the sub? On the bench to come in late if we need that spark. Okay. If Insigne's not doing his thing, if Lozano's not doing his thing, if they're tired, we just want to add somebody in there.
I feel like he's a reliever. I got some answers. I'm going to put it all up, starting with Joey. I appreciate the answers, guys. Thank you for participating there. But yeah, I'll start. I don't mind him as a starter sometimes. I do like him as off the bench only because I feel like he could be clutch often when he comes off the bench and add. He does have pace and he can come up and score a goal when we need it, when we really need it. But just about Bianco answers. I like Politano, but don't want him to be our starter. Very similar. Lozano is so clear of him, it's not even debatable, Gaetano says. Giovanni Russo says, off the bench, no question. And with full squads, that's where he is. Francesco says, not. Everyone has bad games. Michele Scotta di Luzzo. I'm sorry?
No, Francesco Politano guy then.
Hey, that's fine. So we got one pro Politano. I think Politano was trying too hard to score against his old squad.
Yes.
That happens, man. That happens.
Yes, I agree. Right. I like Politano. I think he's great. But you're right. Option off the bench and cover for right side. Just doesn't start against the top six yet. I agree. Okay. I agree. I do like him. I do like what he brings. I like his game.
Napoli. I think he's a super sub.
Yeah, but I think acquiring him from Inter is a good deal to make. Yeah. And I wouldn't change it. But does that mean what if like I said, a Dybala becomes available, or like a player, another offensive spark player, someone who's gonna. So basically, what we're saying is Insigne, Lozano, Politano, Mertens for like our wings. Mm-hmm. We have also Mertens that can play versatile, right?
Right. He's kind of a floater,
right? Osimhen brings somebody else in for Petagna, maybe. Like, do we sell Petagna like after the first season? Like, what do we do?
Depends.
What moves need to be made to fix this? Because
all right. Let's send that out, Rafa, to the chat.
I'm interested. Let's put this into perspective, right?
Okay.
We bring Zaccagni in over the summer. He replaces, let's say, Fabian. What do we need to fix there? What do we need to fix in the midfield? Is that the answer? We have Zielinski. We'll have Zaccagni. We'll have Demme still. Do we sell Lobotka? Do we get rid of Lobotka? Does he stay as a presence? Bakayoko, what we need defensive midfielders as well. And everybody says Bakayoko's slow. Everybody says Bakayoko sucks. Everybody says Demme is so. Everybody says Lobotka sucks. So what needs to happen? Because I see a lot of things. I see a lot of bring Hamsik back. Bring that can't happen. We can't bring Hamsik back. It's just not in the cards. So if everybody could just tell me what we need, what do we need besides obvious a new manager and a new DS? Who do we need to bring in? Are we going young? Are we going experienced? What do we have to do? Because I think this team is a decent team. I think that we have a good team as it is now. We just have so many injuries, but a full squad. There's not a lot of teams that could beat us. Full squad. I don't think. Under normal circumstances. What do you guys think? Let me know. I mean, I love what Gaetano just said right now. Locatelli type player. Yes, maybe somebody
we need a Locatelli.
Yeah.
Okay. Not Veretout either.
Not Veretout. Not Veretout? Why not Veretout? Why not?
Why not?
Because I don't think he would be that bad integrating into this team too. I mentioned DiMarco, right? Do we raid Verona again? Do we get Verona's up 2-0?
New Baki, new Fabi.
New Baka, new Fabi. Okay.
We need a holding midfielder. Gaetano says we need Zaccagni.
Is he a holding midfielder? Is he a holding midfielder, Zaccagni? Is DePaul?
No, I don't think he is. He doesn't seem like one.
Rodrigo DePaul. Alfonso says we need Rodrigo DePaul. Now, do you put in DePaul over Fabian? Remember, the argument that Matteo Bonetti made was no way. No way is DePaul better than Fabian. But does DePaul work on this team better than Fabian? Perhaps. And this is just me banking that we're going to sell Fabian. I don't know for a fact if we are. Who knows? But, without getting too deep into this discussion, I'd like to know what everybody thinks we need. Because as our players start to come back from injury, COVID, what have you, we're going to see our first team again. And hopefully right on time for this monster stretch of the road trip that we have, the week of the 14th to the 21st. So, what?
Well, we got Peter over the pole. I like Zielinski.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Zielinski over everybody, I think. Zielinski over everybody.
Bakayoko needs to stay until we can get some other defensive-minded midfielder. He was the only one we have. Even I keep him as a backup.
Yeah.
I'm with it. I'm with it. Because I always thought Lobotka was one to do that, but he's shit in the bed lately. And Bakayoko as a CDM to me makes sense. Completely makes sense. Between his height, I know he doesn't have, but his height, he's aggressive. He can help in the middle. He can do those things, and he does it well. Bring in Zalaeta. I love Quinton. Quinton always knows how to put a smile on our faces. So we're missing Jorginho, Giovanni. Maybe a Jorginho. I think, would you consider Zaccagni that Jorginho type player? I think Zaccagni's, I think he's a little bit more attack minded, but
forward.
Yeah, but he can still provide some of those things that Jorginho did.
We need that link between the defense and the midfield. That's what I mean, and the forwards. We need that link.
3-1 Atalanta.
In 2 minutes, 3-1 Atalanta. In 2 minutes.
It was 1-1 30 seconds ago. Jesus.
2 minutes. Palomino Muriel. 3 minutes.
If Madrid come knocking on the door for Fabian, you got to sell him.
Yeah. And you got to sell him for a lot of money.
For a lot.
65, 70.
I think
and Madrid would pay that.
Yeah. You want Fabian Ruiz playing up there, taking shots, making passes. That's going to bring up his value because towards what it was January, December, dude, I wouldn't have paid $30 for that guy. 30 liras.
I
just
think
someone
that,
to calm us the F down in the middle. Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I try not to put curses up.
No, we need the link. We need the link up between the defense and the midfield. We need that. We need that flowing, presence.
Are you yelling at me, Michela? What does bringing in Zaccagni to replace Fabian going to do if we maintain the status quo and play Zaccagni out of position? This is speculation. Who says we're going to play Zaccagni out?
No, we don't know really what role Zaccagni plays. I see flashes of brilliance from him, but what is he? Is he a forward? Is he a attacking midfielder? Because if that's the case, then we don't need another one, do we? We have Zielinski, we have Mertens, we have Deme, who can kind of be versatile.
But what if he's all right, so let me ask you, would you take Deme over Zaccagni or vice versa? I keep Zielinski, that's my opinion, but
for me Deme is more the type that can link the midfield to the defense to the midfield, right?
But does Zaccagni do it better?
But yeah, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I mean, I think he would, but we have to find out what Zaccagni's true position is. Roma is on top now. So, right now as the table stands, as we're sitting here.
I want to I got to you want to spit something out? I had a question.
I do. Atalanta 49, fourth place, tied with Juventus. Roma 47, Napoli 44. Today's draw was not good.
It was not good, but
It's not good. Alfonso, De Paul and Grimaldo, Scudetto. I tell you what, I don't disagree. But the thing is, again, these clubs are going to sell these guys for big money. So we have to sell Fabian for top dollar. And I mean, like who set it up here? Real Madrid come knocking. We sell him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we have to sell him without selling Koulibaly. We cannot sell Koulibaly. We have to see how the market's going to be. I tell you what, and I'm not a big fan of bringing in the past, but I would not be opposed to bringing Jorginho back at all. Not at all. That's the one guy from the Saudi era that I'd rather see back here is Jorginho.
But
Go ahead.
Where would you put him in this Napoli? Not necessarily.
Oh, Jorginho in this Napoli, I'd put him right where Fabian is.
Okay, fair enough.
I'd go
like Bakayoko and Jorginho kind of pair right there.
Deme Jorginho.
All right.
Deme Jorginho.
Mm-hmm. How much would that cost? It's a good question. Many names next to Deme. So you got some people agreeing with you, Rafa, in here.
Deme Jorginho. If you're going to play a 4-2-3-1, I'd go... My Napoli of next year would be Ospina, not Medet. Ospina.
Earmuffs.
Di Lorenzo, Manolas, Koulibaly, Emerson. That's what I want.
Mm-hmm.
Then it would be Deme Jorginho. And then it would be Zielinski, Insigne, Lozano, Osimhen. That's who I would play.
This is for Jorginho, 20 mil. If Chelsea fans hate him,
then we'll take him for 20 mil. Shoot.
I'll take him. I'll take 20 mil.
Chelsea fans are dumb. They're so dumb. They have no idea what they have in Jorginho. They really don't. And Emerson, too. They're so dumb.
Well, they'd rather play kick and run.
They'd rather play what's his face over Jorginho in that spot. What's his name? It's the other midfielder that everybody loves at Chelsea. Gaetano says that Ospino's gone. I don't know. You think? You think Medet becomes our number one?
Well, was it Ospina? Ospina came in to back up Meret, right? When he got injured. Isn't that when we signed him?
Ospina came in.
Am I wrong?
No, we had an entire keeper revolution there. We got rid of Pepe Reina. We brought in Medet and who was the third keeper from last season that we sold?
No.
The other Greek.
It started with a K, didn't it?
Yeah, right. Karnezis,
yeah.
So we got Medet and Karnezis together. I think it was a loan deal at first, and then Ospina came in from Arsenal. And that was when we were trying to. Ospina came in when Medet hurt his shoulder, and then Ospina lit it up.
He lit it up. He did his thing. It's still not a bad problem to have. Soflo Luca is saying Meret can't be the one. Why not? I think he's a good young promising goaltender, man. Good young promising goaltender. Young and promising. Well, I mean, listen.
I try, especially with Luca. I try to back up Meret, but every single game I watch, Luca is proving me wrong, and that I don't think Meret is ready to be a starter, dude. I just don't. He often finds himself out of place. He looks very shaky when we play from the back, and that's how we play. So what we have to do is come in and fix our entire approach just to please Meret. I mean, I don't know. I don't think so. I 100%. I don't want to lose Meta either. I think I would like for him to be our backup. And I agree with Alfonso. I trust Ospina in a bigger game situation than I do Meret. Although Meret did come up big in the Copa, he did, and he somewhat
Against
came up
Juve?
big against Juve too.
Yep.
Yes, he did. He did.
Yep.
But
I mean,
but
Bonetti said that the shots were
wasn't
going right
bad
into
today
him.
either. Meret wasn't bad today either. Joe Reese, no, he wasn't. 4-1 Atalanta.
No. Joe Reese, he gave up what? It was two penalty kicks and an own goal. I mean, he couldn't. There was not much he was able to do today. I'm going to go with Gaetano here. I couldn't disagree more. If you give that guy confidence, then he's number one. He will ball. I think so, man. Because they really, he started getting shaky when, Rafa, when they were choosing Ospina over Meret. And then, he lost a little bit of his form. He lost a little bit of his edge. And then we saw some mistakes. So, I don't know, man.
But if you want to use that excuse for Meret, then we have to use that excuse for all the bench that comes in and doesn't do well when they're starting. You know what I mean? If we're gonna say that Meret should he should be playing more to get better, I think Meret should already be ready for anything, just like every other player. I think they should be ready for anything at all times. You know what I mean? If he's supposed to be a top keeper, he should be ready for any situation at all.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So would you prefer to keep a guy, either Ospina or somebody like Ospina with him, just in case you kind of have to go back and forth on the rotation?
I wouldn't mind keeping it just the way it is, where Ospina is preferred and Meret comes in when he needs to. I do agree that I think that he should get more playing time than he has been, because if you have two keepers, the quality of Ospina and Meret, why not? But a keeper's a different thing, meaning how? Keeper's different how? If you're on the bench and our bench guys come in to start and they're not good enough, we're killing them because of it. I feel like it's more expected for a keeper to come in and be better. How many backup keepers come in and have world class games every now and then? You know what I mean?
Well, Teasy makes the argument. It's like Rahmani is a prime example. He has looked so much better since he got more playing time.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. This is my philosophy, so I'm with it. That goes to any player, anybody. To me, the playing time is what gets. That's why they loan players to give them playing time. That's how you improve. You get those nerves out. I mean, shit. So I don't know, man. I don't just Meret really hasn't done anything that bad lately overall, for as much as I've seen to say that no, he's a number 2 goaltender. Now, compared to Ospina, if you want to make that argument, is one thing, who's the better goaltender, who's the more experienced, who has some more qualities, maybe Ospina, but if Ospina's gone, were to be gone,
I agree with you there.
Are we going to go shopping for another goaltender? I don't know. I don't know if that's the right move.
If Ospina's gone, then we have to play Meret.
Right.
We have to keep Meret in there.
No, but I'm saying
we would have to go shopping for keeper.
Yeah, I don't think we can do that right now.
I don't know if that's going to happen. No, I don't know if that's going to happen.
No. Oh, boy. Man, we're getting to that 1 hour mark, guys. We'll take a few more questions if you like, or do we have any other questions to give these guys in the chat? I feel the chat is doing, guys, great job today. Great job today. Thank you, man. Today was a day. I needed it today, man. I have a little bit of a headache tonight. I had a weird sleep, and I appreciate everybody kind of participating.
I did too, Ralphie.
Did you?
I did, man. I did. I had a weird sleep. I was telling
weird sleep today,
I don't know if I was nervous from the vaccine. The only thing that really affected me was I was a little sore yesterday right here at the injection site.
Mm-hmm.
But this morning the injection site is 100%, 110% actually. But I think it was in my head. I just didn't sleep right, man. I was just like, tossing and turning up every couple hours, Didn't have a good sleep tonight. But I feel great, 100%. So everybody, the Pfizer shot after the first shot, 100%, no issues, 100%. Not a single one.
Right.
I get the second one Tuesday the 23rd. I go for the second one, so
Okay.
that's when they say you're knocked out for like a day or two. We'll see.
We'll see
But
what
yeah,
happens.
I mean, yeah. Thank you to the chat because you guys do our work for us. You know, we you know us.
Yeah.
We're here. We're not trying to be overly analytical. We don't pretend like we have all the answers. We give
Right.
our opinions. We want to hear your opinions. We just want to have fun. We just want to let loose. Fiorentina goal against Roma. Thank you, Joe Reese. 1-1. Perfect.
Oh,
I like that.
speaking of which, Rafa, while we have everybody here, we have a good amount of viewers live. We want to talk about next week's post game rant for
Oh
Sunday that we
yeah.
got planned out. So,
Not next week. The next post
I'm
game
sorry,
rant.
about the next
This
posting
Sunday.
rant
Right.
this Sunday, guys. Listen up. I'm gonna be riding solo this Sunday, and I'm gonna open up the Napoli line from minute one. The fact that I'm riding solo, I'm gonna let you guys get on here and just say what you got to say. Obviously, respectfully, please make it critical and fun. But I'm gonna open up this line on Sunday. It's here. I'm gonna have the number up. I'm just gonna let you guys rant. I'm gonna just tell the world how you feel. I won't respond. I just want to hear it. I want to stay here. You guys got to be with me next Sunday. I really need this help. We're gonna be marketing this thing all week. But for those of you who are here now, spread the word. I'm opening up Napoli line minute one, next post game rant, and I want show the world that you guys got a voice. Okay, Rafa and I spoke about this. We thought it was a great idea. We really want. Who knows how we'll feel by then? Hey, I don't care how you feel, good, bad, or indifferent. Get on this phone. I don't care as long as you give me something good, and it's cool. We really want to do this.
No, I mean, you say minute one. You're gonna run the stats, correct?
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's gonna. So just so you don't get overwhelmed and bombarded by the Napo line, here minute one.
Well.
Ralphie's gonna run the stats. I'm gonna call in and be the first Napo line caller.
Yes.
Give my 2 cents, and then I'm gonna hang up and watch and listen to all you guys call in, and I'm gonna have a good time doing it.
Yep.
So yeah, give us a call. Give us a call.
So yeah, good question. We get this a lot, guys. Usually within 30 minutes of the final whistle, post game is when we usually try to get online. We try our best because we got to set up all the graphics. I have to wait till the last whistle to get the accurate stats so I can make these graphics. We get everybody into the studio. We have a quick chit chat, and then we get on. It's been great lately. I've noticed there's almost like a line because once we put up the destinations to go live, I think it pings all the social medias. So we've been getting a line of people already in the chat waiting, and I think that's just so awesome. So to answer this again, it's usually within the first 20 minutes or so, 25 minutes of the final whistle. I try to get on as fast as possible, and then we stay on as long as need be. Sometimes the chat's going. Go ahead,
right.
Ralph.
And as far as like because we have post match rant and then we have rant. The rant every week. We've been trying to set a set date and time, and I think the way it's going right now is it would be Monday at 6:00. I think that's the best way to go. We went Monday. I think we went a little later yesterday or this past Monday with Sereno. Tried to do a Tuesday. That's hard for me. I tried to do, a Thursday. That's hard for me too. So I think the best time where I'm available, where Ralph's available together, and a lot of the guests that we have planned coming up, coincidentally, is a Monday. So that's not confirmed either. We're going to do a lot better with alerting everybody on when we're coming on and what time and trying to be on at that time. But, always check with us. You can always DM us, ask us, hey, what's going on? You know what I mean? But yeah, Mondays at 6 is going to probably be like the weekly spot. You know what I mean?
Right.
Where we come up with a topic or two and just tackle that.
And with the guest, preferably, we have
with a guest, preferably, yeah.
Yeah,
right.
we've been doing pretty good with that. We had Sereno on Monday. We had Sereno on Monday. We had Matteo Bonetti. We had Carmine. We got a pretty good lineup
Dom
coming
from
up.
Napoli Talk. We had
Right, we had Dom from Napoli Talk. Rafa's setting
yeah.
up a couple good, a few other guests to get
Yes,
on
sir.
to people in the Napoli community. So we're trying to get on. So here, so Don DiNapoli. So guys, I had a few. As we were saying this, Don DiNapoli, who called in once, and he was in Europe. He said he tried to do a WhatsApp with the Napoli number, but ended up just calling the number proper. It is a toll-free number. I don't know how that affects international. The problem is, guys, with Wi-Fi calling is that it creates a delay in the call, and it's just bad when we're on live because it's literally there's a 5-second delay in the call, and there's also a 5-second delay between when we broadcast it gets to your phone. So it's really difficult for me to speak with you guys when there's a delay on the phone. So that's why now I have call forwarding set up. I'm calling on my line. But if there's other ways to do it, I know it's going to sound corny, it's calling cards. If you really want to get in, I'll try to work on something. No problem. Just thought I asked. Yeah, it's cool. Joe Reese, I want to solve these problems because I know we have a few fans out in Europe. So, I'll try my best. I'm going to do something before that day to see if I can figure it out. But for now, I think like Dom said, he called directly, see what that can do. I know calling cards are a very inexpensive option. If that's the case, you can hit me up. I'll, wait for you because I know it's a pain in the butt to get through. So you can let me know. But yeah, we'll try to figure something out, guys. Rafa, anything else before we wrap up here?
No, I think that's it. Thank you again to the commenters and all the contributors. How
about a big Forza Napoli in the chat right now?
Yeah, let's get a big Forza Napoli. Like I said,
let's blow it up.
Said, I'm working on some pretty cool guests. I think it's going to be great. I love the direction the show is going in. Every single day is another adventure. Ralph and I are going to speak soon to collab on what we can do better and more efficient. And I just absolutely am. I'm absolutely like grateful beyond words. In just the response that we've been getting to, Ralph works so hard on everything and I do everything I can to try to help and contribute. It's been a crazy few months, man. It really has. But I just want to say I do appreciate everybody and I love everybody for it. And, we continue, right? Andiamo così.
Avanti così, guys. Avanti così. We'll be here post-game. Next game against Bologna, right? Then we're going to have...
Yes, Bologna, 2:30 on the East Coast.
Still in it, baby.
Let's not forget that for that week, that Milan, Juve, Roma week, the games are going to be an hour later because the clocks change. Either they
spring
change
ahead
here or there. Yeah, I don't remember exactly when, like where they change first. I think they change here first and then in Italy a little later.
Yeah, I think Italy is afterwards.
For the fall. Yeah. Or for the spring anyway. But yeah. But,
alrighty.
Yeah. Hey, that's it. So next week on Sunday. So Sunday after the match, tune in. Call the Napa line because it's going to be open the whole show.
Yes.
And then on Monday night, we'll have another show. And this week, our guest is that this week with the Culture Guys?
Monday? Was it Johnny?
Monday, Johnny Delicoli.
Right, that's what I thought.
With the Culture Guys. Yeah, that's it. That's this week.
Be awesome. Yep. Culture Guys join us.
That is going to be cool. Culture Guys are a great group of guys. Check their podcast out too. Ken is the best. We were supposed to have Ken on today, and
yes,
he backed out last minute, but he's got a lot of things going on too. So, we also have a lot of plans with Ken.
Yeah, boy.
And I don't know if you spoke to him yet about it, Ralph.
No, I didn't. I told him we got to pitch
because so guys, so Ken's availability is a little different than mine. So to have him on these shows would be, I think, post matches are probably most likely for him to come on. But to do the proper rant that we do, I think just Monday is just the best day for me. So I don't know if we can do that, but we have so many ideas for him too, because he's this bundle of information and great content. So, Marco Cubani also said that he misses us. So he wants to start coming in. I think he's been having computer issues and technical issues. But yeah, man, we're just going to keep going. Every week's going to be something different, something new, something fresh. Yeah.
Joey B. Oh, you know what? Joey B. Next time I'm gonna show you something. Next episode, Joe. I got something to show you. I was thinking about showing you today, but then we started ranting.
Yeah, Joe. So just chill.
Come by next episode. I got something cool to show you that you might like it. All right. So anyway, guys, that's it. We're gonna wrap up here. We're gonna call it. Thank you for joining us, everybody in the chat. Please hit like. Please hit subscribe. Share. Get us out there. Comment. You got some questions, bring it our way. But yeah, we are going to probably add some new features in the near future. Rafa Respodovic of Vesuvius, thanks again for joining us. As always, Rafa, for being here. Now I got blue balls, though. See you then.
Well, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, I know. Joy B, my pleasure. And Joy Bianco I know you're here. That's why I'm going to show it to you. It's going to be really cool. So, all right,
Joy
that's
Bianco,
it.
When are we gonna hook back up for another Fiorentina Benfica game?
Let them know.
You got to do it.
I love this. Thank you for that. That's how you.
Thank you. We love you too.
That's how you get around the system. Good job. All right, guys, we out of here. We'll take care now. Bye-bye. Forza Napoli.
Sempre.